How many subscriptions do you have, JMac?
Oh, I accidentally signed up for one the other day. I pressed too many buttons and it signed me up. I'm like, no.
Was that the new awesome one I heard about? Is the sign up for the Nigerian Prince delivery scheme, and you get one Nigerian Prince a month? Is that the one you sign up for?
I get lots of those. I get an email every month about that.
Any advice and information from this podcast is general only. It has been prepared without taking into account your individual circumstances and needs. Before acting on any advice from this podcast, you should assess and seek advice on whether it is appropriate for your needs, financial situation, and investment objectives. Yeah, okay.
Should we go into some anonymous
how about
financial regrets?
Because we see so many people, I guess, nothing against it, but sometimes we sort of hear a bit of dirty laundry come out with clients. Obviously, a lot of discretion involved, but you do sometimes, whether it's them as an individual without the spouse or the spouse is there, they might mention, they bought this or they bought that, or they've got are there any common ones you see, or dirty ones? I shouldn't say dirty, dark, hidden secrets.
Yeah.
Come on, name and shame them. And shame them.
I've had one where they're like, how do I... She had money taken from her in the past from an ex-partner, a large sum of money.
Yeah.
And with a new partner, she's like, how do I kind of protect myself or hide
Once bitten, twice shy?
Yes.
I feel for those people, and it definitely happens. Think of all the people we've seen that have been swindled by shysters. That's a word we like to use.
Shysters.
Where they promise them this investment or this SMSF or this awesome investment idea. Storm Financial usually comes up with a lot of sort of older people.
Yeah.
I can imagine for a client who's had, a partner that's nab some money, take the money and run kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What have you had?
I usually find it more so with the blokes instead of the ladies, sort of their little side slush fund. All the industries I've worked in, usually the guys have just got their little spending account on the side. I don't know.
Little fun account.
It was never something for me. I don't know. But that's something I usually see, how they get certain pay allotments to it. But that's usually what I see. Not to put the fear-mongering out there, but it's definitely out there. The side spending, that's between them and the spouse, I guess, but that's usually sort of what I see. Yeah, some definitely have a lot of clients have some regrets, and it's funny how they sort of open up on whether we see them at 30 or 40. We go through a bit of their financial history. We just learn a bit about them, which is what we're supposed to do. Find out what their knowledge is on budgeting, saving, investment, super. And a few of them from 20 to 35, fancy cars, fancy boats, partied a lot, nice car, and now we kind of want to button down. And they have, majority of them have a little bit of regret there. On they might have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. They don't have that much now, and they are starting from scratch at 40, 45, 50.
Yeah.
I can't say any for 60-year-olds, but in that, I'm finding in that age group, 30s and 40s and even 50s, some people just kind of go, bing, oh, how come all my friends have got, I don't know, their second house, or they, maybe I should do something about that. And that's when they start the financial journey. So I guess the lesson from that is never too old.
Never too late.
Never too late, sorry, that's the one. Yeah. What about yourself? Have any clients that have outlined any regrets? Big purchases? It might have been an investment lesson or bad investment.
I think there's been a lot of people that have, obviously you'd see a lot of defence members too that get lump sum payout compensation for injuries, illnesses, and sometimes it happens in stages. In the first stage, they've kind of gone, we want to spend $300-400K around the house, or we want to go buy this
Yep.
200K car, and then they come back and they're like, oh, it's all gone. They're like, we wish we didn't spend it. And sometimes they get another chance, sometimes they don't with that compensation.
It's a bit like that, like with some clients that have had large lump sums, they're looking to buy their dream home. The prices are there. They might just spend an extra 40, 50K on the car or the truck or the boat. House prices have then risen in a couple of months, and next thing you know, they've had to borrow a bit more. And you can see there's some regrets there. Or it's an interesting one. It's just part of life's journey, isn't it? Not everyone can have the right answer. It's. I'm trying to think if confession-wise from clients. No, most of them, I guess, are maybe sort of regrets or lessons learned. We don't really try and drag out too many dark confessions. That just leads to another can of worms. And the main ones we see, as you mentioned, are those loose spending subscriptions in the background that aren't being used. I've had a few friends have gym memberships and rock up once in 12 months. The gym's happy to take their $15 a week.
Oh yeah. Those subscriptions are dangerous too, even for like streaming.
How many subscriptions do you have, J-Mac?
Oh, I accidentally signed up for one the other day. I pressed too many buttons and it signed me up. I'm like, no.
Was that the new awesome one I heard about? Is the sign up for the Nigerian Prince delivery scheme, and you get one Nigerian Prince a month? Is that the one you sign up for?
I get lots of those. I get an email every month about that.
Okay. How many streaming services do you have? To be honest,
I share with my family. Don't listen to Netflix.
It's a good way to go about it.
It could be like 7, 8, 10.
Damn!
But we share.
Yeah, sure. 7 or 8. Is that must be everything from Netflix, KO, Amazon,
all the
Stan.
sports, yeah.
Fair enough. I guess.
How many do you have, Yannick?
The ones my wife knows about? No. There's no OnlyFans here. I strictly keep away from that. Wait, are they doing a free trial? No, don't answer that either. Yep. I share some KO with a couple of mates, funny enough, which is it's a pretty good deal. They don't really let you do that anymore, especially because we all live 1,500 kilometres apart, which is awesome. Usual ones, Netflix, Amazon, and I think Stan's in there. Try and cap it. And Spotify, must have.
Oh, Spotify, yes.
If you were to pick one out of all those, which one would it be? What's the one that
Netflix.
Satisfies you the most?
Netflix.
Really?
Netflix.
even over Spotify.
Netflix.
What is wrong? What is wrong with you?
You just have to listen to the ads.
I don't listen to the ads. No, that's a straight up.
Oh, wait, we're on Spotify. Wait, I take it back. Spotify. Everyone make sure you have Spotify.
Yep, that one.
Number one, Spotify.
Yep. Yeah, I'm more of a music fan, to be honest. If I was to keep one, it'd be Spotify. Yep. It's more constructive that way, I think. I don't know.
Oh, good to know. There you go.
I won't lie, we've only got a single subscription. So when the kids jump on, yeah, get your own bloody Spotify, you mongrels. Anyway, that's, yeah, okay. All right, what about, you mentioned, so that's sort of a bit about us. I'm glad you didn't stress test that. I might have kept a lot off. No, I was joking.
What is there else?
Clients, what about sort of some crazy ones you might have seen on the interwebs, but things that are real and that have happened, but that people have divulged? Or
I had some fun looking up some stuff on the internet about this. There was a lot of inappropriate things that I laughed at.
Let's start there first. That's my favourite.
That I've cut out.
Are we rated for R18 or is this just PG or M15?
I think we'll have to go PG.
You swore before, so that's going to get us cancelled. Anyway.
And we are, yep.
There you go.
Yeah. They had a few casino ones actually. Going to the casino, there's kind of financial confessions. So they said what they kind of regret or kind of biggest financial mistake. So one said Las Vegas, one said go in the casino. One said investing in a startup company that was created by a con artist. Buying a big,
Ouch.
fancy, expensive sports car in my 20s. Can relate.
Yeah, plenty of people have done that. Yeah, I nearly bought 2010, so I would have been 25. Came back from a deployment, had a bit of coin, didn't grow up with much money, so this was substantial, I guess. Nearly bought a spanking Hilux, test drove a few. Oh, so close. Should have bought it.
Oh, you didn't buy it?
No, didn't buy it. We ended up buying. While we're on it, I won't lie, my wife and I, if we get together, we've been known to be quite compulsive in purchasing, whether it's, hey, we're just going to go out and we'll just look at some prices for TVs because we need one, our one's dying.
Yeah.
Next minute, we got one.
One's coming home.
Our block of land we bought years ago, we did a bit of research, drove around a couple of places, we'll just have a bit of a look. Literally, I think that day or the next day, yep, contract signed, block of land. What are you fucking doing? Just, oh man. We bought my wife a brand new car years ago. That's probably a regret, actually. There's one. 2000 and maybe 11. Yep. Thought we'd upgrade her car. Went out and bought a brand new Holden Captiva from the Holden dealership. Good God.
What's wrong with that though?
Man, just a normal story. Funny enough, we sold it 18 months later just because of we got the loan for it. It was on finance. Again, bit of just idiotic not doing enough sort of research and just knowing. 18 months later, I think it had dropped 16 grand in value or something. Yeah, it was just, I remember when I was doing that, we were doing the refinance thing, we traded in, the numbers were just clunking in my head. I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's only a year and a bit old or whatever. Yeah, I remember that. But, okay, going back.
What else have we got?
Well, the startup company, it's a confession.
Yeah.
I guess it's deep, dark, and dirty if they don't tell their spouse or something. Or funny enough, story from my childhood. I think my grandmother from my other side invested a heap of money back in the 80s or whatever. Company went under. Never told my grandfather. Yeah, I know that. I think that was a little bit of and a lot of people roll that like that. Share markets go down, but yeah, she invested a bit of money. There must be thousands of those stories where they've dabbled in the share market, put their money with some shyster, managed fund, bought some crypto.
Just want to forget it.
Yeah, and it gets pretty tricky when it becomes a bit of a dirty secret. And there's a couple, and they've sort of, I think I'm doing the right thing. We're going to try and grow our money for retirement wealth, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's buy some crypto. This crypto thing is going off to the moon.
Yeah.
They buy, sell, or something goes wrong, and
grandma.
Yep.
I've got another one actually that leads into that. One of them's kind of said buying Bitcoin. I had a client who put a large sum of money into Bitcoin.
Bitcoin or crypto, either? Yep.
Yeah, sorry, maybe it was crypto. Anything in crypto, I guess. I think he had a few. And then it's obviously gone up. He got excited, went down. And he was like, I just can't do it anymore. It's too much of a roller coaster. So I think there's a little bit of regret there.
Sold it and copped a hit?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Think of how much that happens. Crypto markets, share markets, real estate. I'm meeting plenty of people, a few people with real estate, and some of them are bitten by the whole share market thing. It's a story for another time. Ouch.
Yeah.
Did you tell him you can claim it as a capital loss? Anyway, okay.
What else we got?
Surely there's some big weeks or weekends in Vegas that must just strip people of their soul.
I'd love to hear the stories. Hey, there'd be some wild stories.
I've had a few of those in like Melbourne and Sydney, more so Melbourne. I've had weekends where I've gone in with a wad of cash, and it didn't have to be gambling, but you start on a Friday night, spat out on a Sunday afternoon, you wake up in the gutter and you're like,
what happened?
You got cobwebs flying out of your wallet and you're like, how am I going to get home? Like, this is the days before payphone, online credit cards, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
If you add all those weekends up, that is a confession. That is a regret and a confession. Should throw the question out to all the listeners out there. Cast your mind back to your 20s, whatever, teens and 20s. How much money you reckon you wasted on big nights out or boozy nights, partying?
Yes.
Try and add the zeros together and see what you come up with.
I don't want to think about that, Yannick.
And compare them to, I don't know, that 1 week you spent in Europe, the one that you remember, that cost you, I don't know, 5, 10 grand. Compare that to the 20, 30, 40 grand you've probably sunk into dirty nightclubs up and down the cities. Food for thought. Yeah, okay. Interesting. There's some good ones there. There's not so good ones there.
I've got one that says, marrying the wrong person dragged me down in every way possible, including financially.
I can see how that'd sting.
I've had a few of those clients come in and say things like that, actually.
It's part of the life journey, isn't it? Unfortunately, I guess I haven't had that drama, but plenty of people have. Some clients, I see it now, just the two different, black and white, yin and yang, and one might want to buy all these shiny toys, and the other one's like, well, how are we going to buy a house if you buy your new cruiser, or you keep spending $600 a fortnight on your hair? Kind of got to be it's a discussion you have to have, otherwise you won't get a resolution, and that usually leads to some other dramas. There's nothing like a bit of resentment when it comes to money. Someone's having regret, someone's happy to, we could die tomorrow. Yeah, you could, you most likely won't. It's
I wonder what percentage of divorces are caused by financial issues.
That is a good question.
Good question, yeah. And there was one that said, I wish I knew everyone's financial mistakes around me so I could have learned and not made the same mistakes.
Yeah, everyone says that, but do they learn from them though? It's like when you're trying to teach a kid or a chat to how many 20-year-olds could walk in the door here and we're like, look, this is the guaranteed way you're going to build wealth and financial success over time. And they're like, yeah. Okay.
I feel like with my girlfriends, we share a lot of finance stuff because I feel like not many people like to share that type of stuff. It's very personal.
No, it's true.
But we kind of learn ways to save money or not maybe make a big mistake by just even just sharing our past experiences.
That's pretty cool.
I feel like that's something maybe we should do more of as friends and family.
Sharing knowledge brings everyone up.
Yeah.
That's amongst that's an interesting one. It's probably a pretty handy one. Might drag a few of the hombres in here and we'll bear our most of us know our dirty secrets from, interesting. I guess, so we've covered a bit there with those. Like there's pros and cons to them. That's just part of life's journey. I guess the one thing I think of, if you think of it as the moral of the story, you're going to have these good experiences, bad experience, lessons learned. But I guess the moral is, learning from some of those mistakes or regrets and using it as you move forward.
Learning from them,
Took me a few times to learn some of those, but just knowing it's not the be-all, end-all. You might make a mistake financially, bad investment. Your startup company doesn't go well. You do a degree that you don't like. Some things aren't really that bad. Like if you've tried multiple business startups and they've all flunked, it's not really a failure. That's more of a learning from it. Like me with the whole real estate thing, I learned costs a lot of money, but I learned a lot from it.
Mm.
You deep dive into your soul, you deep dive into however you manage it, but I learned a lot from it. Some people with their buying crypto, whatever, might be the same.
Yeah. What is I feel like what's SpaceX's their
Elon
theory
Musk?
behind
Oh.
everything? They the fastest way to success is failure.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, we don't want to keep failing too much though.
Depends if the lessons outweigh the failing. But
Yeah.
all right, anything else to add? Is there any other final confessions you want to make?
Nah, I think I got it all. Did you get it all out?
Yeah, we'll do an R18 deep dive, a proper one maybe later. We'll see how we go. Shoot us an email or maybe leave a comment if there's something we haven't uncovered or if you've got an insight to your...
Yeah, give us some finance confessions. That'd be fun.
We'll debunk it. We'll run through the math with you. But yeah. No, fair enough. All right, thank you, J-Mac.
Thanks, guys.
All right, ciao.
Bye.